Okay, Sydney Sweeney and Sharon Stone both recently attended Variety's Power of Women event, where they defended the fact that they don't shy away from their sexuality. Watch. Like me.
It's okay to use what Mama gave you. It's hard to be hot. And I think we all know that. And it's really okay to use every bit of hotness you have right here, right now, and go for whatever that is. Because everybody has their own certain kind of hotness.
I know what it feels like to be underestimated, to have people define you before you've had a chance to define yourself. I know what it feels like to have to prove that you deserve to be here, to be seen, to be taken seriously. But every one of us has our own fight.
Yes. What do you think?
I love Sharon Stone standing up for her, one bombshell to the other, because they've both dealt with the women can't win scenario. So I'm so over the Sydney Sweeney hate. She gets all this criticism of she only gets big parts because of her sexuality and because she shows her big boobs and whatever. She's a phenomenal actor. I just watched the movie Reality, which is about reality winner, dealt with like stealing classified documents. She does not look hot a minute in that, but she's a phenomenal actress in a serious role. We had her on for that movie Immaculate, where it was, she's basically dressed as a pregnant, terrifying nun the whole time. Her most recent one is Christy, where she plays Christy Martin, a boxer. And she was criticized during it because she had to put on all this weight. And everyone's like, Sydney Sweeney let herself go. Like, she can't win. So she's not hot enough in this, but then in real life, she's hot and you're going to be mad at her. Justice for Sydney Sweeney.
And I just like, that's why I'm a little overweight. I'm training for a role.
You know, I understand the field that she's in, where looks really matter and sexuality may or may not matter. But when you broaden out that conversation, I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't think you need to get ahead by using your sexuality or your looks. I know when I was growing up, my father would always say, "You're beautiful, but lean into your brain." He was like, that's what really matters. And so I am uncomfortable with the notion, generally speaking, that women should use their looks and sexuality.
Jeannie next door is prettier than you, and you're stupid.
Really?
Which is why you've been in therapy for 70 years.
I also bet she wasn't prettier.
But, you know,
She wasn't.
Like I often, you know, we often hear about these women who don't want to be sexualized and don't want to be seen just for their bodies. But it's like, more and more I look at red carpets, and these gorgeous women are showing up literally in what to me looks like bathing suits with a sheer cover-up on top. And I actually tried to buy...
Oh, there's your best friend.
Yeah, I told her, you're wearing a bathing suit with a cover-up on top, how much did it cost? But I just bought like, I was shopping for a gala gown, and I bought this thing, and this skirt, and it shows up, and it's like a panty, with these things hanging. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the Temu version of these ladies. I can't wear that.
I think you don't ever want to be someone that gets something because of something like how you look or to fill some kind of quote. Like, you want to get it because you earned it. But I don't think it means women can't be feminine. I think for years when women were entering boardrooms because they hadn't been at the table before, they wanted to wear suits and look, you know, we're going to blend in here. I think the point was to come in as a woman because you brought something to the table as a woman.
Do you remember the 1980s shoulder pads?
Yes, yes.
Those were great.
I don't think that, I like those, when you say all the naked, I think there's a way to be stunning. J-Lo's a good example of it. She wears things sometimes that show her figure, but they're classic. She looks like a boss in them. Like, so I don't judge anyone that wants to wear that, but I think when you go somewhere, you can own all the things you bring to the table.
You notice that they never have the same problem with men. You never hear them say, you know, I'm going to wear a Speedo and turn you on with this kielbasa that I'm carrying. Nobody ever says that to men.
No, Brad Pitt didn't worry about being too hot for roles.
No, and men gain weight for
Theron, who is a beauty.
She is.
She played a serial killer
in Monster.
and then she won an Oscar and Emmy or whatever
One of her finest roles.
You know, so I take off my makeup, people are adjusting their radios.